What's up YouTube? This is Dave, and this is the making of the garage diorama for 3D Botmaker's Race Mountain Speedway. Started with an initial sketch, which I then scaled up to full size on cardboard. Took a 2-foot by 4-foot piece of fiberboard, or as I call it, clipboard material, which I sprayed with rubberized undercoat because I like the texture. Took balsa wood at 4 inches high and sketched out my scale garage door openings. Here we see the sidewalk, which is craft foam. Also the cement layer under the building is craft foam. Did some test fitting to make sure that everything was lining up the way I wanted it to. Tried to do photos from up high and from down low just to make sure that it'll photograph well, because the whole idea is to have it be a set piece for up-close photography. This is a stencil that I cut out of poster board, and then I used just plain old cheap acrylic paint and a makeup sponge to apply it, so they gave it a bit of a weathered appearance right off the bat. Didn't have to go back and weather it overly much, which was nice. Here's the texture of the rubberized undercoat, nice and close on the road. Got the weathered finish on the building, trying to make it look like a scuzzy old rundown warehouse with a roll-up door that doesn't quite go up right and all that. This is the menu for Dave's Hotdogs and Hotrods. Tried to figure out what each of those items actually were, other than just references to Mopar stuff, but they don't mean anything specific. All of the small pieces are hand carved out of balsa wood, basswood, and pieces of paper clip, and some small bits of copper wire. Everything is approximately 1/64 scale, with a little bit of rounding up or down here or there, because it gets difficult to measure fractions of a millimeter. It's 1/64 scale me. Got jugs and oil cans and spray bottles. Here's the first attempt at laying everything out into the garage, just to see how it would all fit together. The extension cord on the wall is just solid core copper wire. DJ EcoBoost. No party is complete. Here's the side of his station that you probably won't get to see up close in any of the videos. As requested by Adriel, there's a turbo on the workbench and an intercooler on the folding table. By my personal preference, there's a 6-pack of Mountain Dew on top of the refrigerator. And you see some artwork of a fast van and a person by a tree. The wadded up paper towels are actually blue construction paper, and the boxes are just pieces of square balsa wood. The neon sign was made by Adriel himself, Mr. 3D Botmaker, and is EL wire, which I've never worked with, but is some pretty cool stuff. Went back and forth over what kind of movie posters and car posters and things to include. So here's some of my personal favorite things and Adriel's favorite things, and things that I felt would be appropriate in this type of environment, a scuzzy kind of underground garage. Here's some more dramatic lighting. It's one of the cement bases for the lights in the parking lot, where you can see on the right there, people have been doing donuts, and the cement base is worse for wear. The oil drops are gloss enamel. Looks wet even when it's dry. Kind of captures the feel pretty good. For the chain link fence, I took an idea from a train video that I saw on YouTube and used nylon tulle, the stuff that tutus are made out of. I started with black and then dry brushed some silver paint. What was that? Who knows? You'll find out when it gets to Race Mountain. All loaded up. Thanks for watching.